Hello, you guys. Welcome to Tonia Wait A TBS. Joining me is my co-host. We're going to shout out to our sponsors, Katrina the Cleaner. If you need some clean, she'll pull it up, pull it in. And also, Kyvie Pitterton. Give a shout out to Kyvie Pitterton. We're going to jump right into the topic with my lovely co-host. First question, what's the most embarrassing moment you had on a date?
Well, I don't go on many dates, but when I do go on a date, I get really gassy. There was this one time I went out with a chick. We went to a steakhouse. I just got real gassy. I tried to hold it in. You know when you try to squeeze your farts in and then you start hurting yourself trying to squeeze it in. Yeah, that was my embarrassing moment. I was just trying to make sure the gas don't get to her and I don't block myself from opportunities later on. But yeah, just that's an embarrassing moment. Just
so you was holding your muscle in.
I had to keep it clenched. Keep it clenched.
Oh wow,
that was
so funky.
Yeah, get funky.
Okay, so
I can't top that one.
Yeah, I think mine would be I went on a date, and then one of my other dates was at the same restaurant because it was my favorite restaurant. And it kind of was like, hey, and he, oh my God, he was so blunt. And the guy I was on a date with played it off so good. He was just like, oh yeah, I'm just, we just chilling. Come on, you want to join us? And the guy was like, no, I'm gonna see her later. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. And the guy I was on a date with, he was so interesting. He never called me after that. That was it.
Well, I think mine was like when I was drinking. I don't drink no more, you guys, so don't judge me. But when I was on a date, I was drinking, and I couldn't even hold my urine. So I told him to pull over on the side of the road, open the door, and I pissed on the side. Didn't nobody see me. So don't go in my comments. Didn't nobody see me. But I think that was embarrassing for him and for me. But I had to use the bathroom. I'm sorry.
You know what? In my Alaska days, my mama used to pull over the side of the road, and I used to piss in the snow all the damn time. Them roadside rest
melting
stops.
The salt.
You gotta melt the snow sometimes. You gotta pull over. I
think it's more accepted for boys to do it, for men to do
that's
it,
what they say.
than for ladies. It's just that kind of that double standard.
Yeah,
well, if the door is blocking, I think if you got to use the bathroom, you got to piss. You have to piss wherever you can. You ain't showing nothing.
I've been there.
I cannot use the bathroom on myself, so yes, I open the door on the side of the road and I piss, Gregory.
Yes, Greg. Bushes are created for a reason.
I've been there, but I always made it to the restroom, though. Thank you, Lord. I've always made it to the restroom.
She's doing it for the TV again.
I always made it to the restroom. Oh my
Well, I haven't been on a date in 30 years. I've been married that long, so I couldn't. I don't really recall
Y'all don't have
anything.
date nights?
Date nights.
Oh well,
marriage
we go
date
out.
nights.
Oh well, we go out all the time.
That's dates.
So I don't know if it's. We just kind of spontaneously go.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. I can't think of anything.
No embarrassing moment, none.
Yeah, just an embarrassing moment in general, Greg.
Well, kind of the usual, I guess. She gets upset with me because I take home souvenirs when we go out, and that's probably about it. I've never been stopped, or nobody's ever asked me for it back or anything. But yeah, it's embarrassing.
Silly.
She doesn't like it that the glass will have the name of the bar on it, and so I'm not coming to your bar. Who's ever watching? So you don't have to worry.
I have a rock collection too, Greg. I have a rock collection. Nobody knows about. It's secret. It's in my backyard.
And what do you do with those rocks? Just hold on to them?
Hey, they're just rocks from various places.
And make you remember?
Just like, ooh, I remember that one time I threw that.
Behind the rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's funny. My Aunt Teresa does that. I do that too. I bring home things, and so does my wife and my kids. We never really talked about it, but we have some bookshelves, and there are rocks on them from different places, just a rock. And so it's kind of crazy. We have some big ones, some small ones.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need to collect some things from the earth to remember. I just rub my rocks. I'd be like, see,
that don't
pause,
sound right.
Pause.
Okay.
Next subject. All right.
That didn't sound right. Rubbing the rocks. Okay, Rashad.
You do it at
We're
night?
going on to the next question. What caused most relationship to fail?
Communication.
That ain't the truth.
If you don't have communication, everything goes downhill.
I blame everything on communication because I've been in a million relationships, and I always have to figure out how to communicate because everybody communicates differently. Some people are up to speed, some people are far behind, so you just gotta figure that out. So yeah, it's always been communication for me.
What if it's just like, what if two people just are in two different places in their lives? You know what I'm saying? What if this person is on this trajectory and this other person is on this trajectory and y'all weren't just vibing? Like, I feel like vibes is also a thing. Like, you have to be with somebody you vibe with.
I don't think that's because this is the thing. If me and you're dating and we're not on the same page, if we can communicate that, we will live happy lives by just deciding to just amicably go, our separate ways. But if we don't communicate,
Right,
I'm
you just
frustrated or you fresh. Somebody's upset because somebody's not getting the point or not understanding or comprehending. So I just think that it's communication.
It's communication for me too, because if you sitting there in a conversation with your significant other, and he just sitting there or she just sitting there, and you trying to talk whatever done happened, and he don't say nothing. Yes, it's time to go. I mean, it's nothing there. What are we talking about? You not opening your mouth about anything. You just looking at me, so you're not interested no more. So that made me go to the other side, to the other person.
Okay, all right, okay. I understand the female perspective of things.
I mean, you got to keep it 100, Rashad, because if I'm sitting here talking to you, right, and you sitting there like a knot on the log, and you're not saying that, you're not responding to nothing I'm saying, you just sitting there. It can't be that difficult that you can't talk to me or talk to your person.
Okay.
So you think I'm going to still stay in a relationship like that? You're not turning me on. You're not getting me to where I need to be at.
Okay. So what if certain things don't need to be said? What if you want your pussy ate, then say you want your pussy ate.
No.
That's the problem.
Listen,
Wait, did I go too far?
You went too far. Because
I'm sorry.
Anytime we want that suck, we don't have to say suck it. They're going to suck it. Okay? So we don't have to tell this. So we're talking about communication.
All right.
So communication is this right here, and communication is two different things.
Two different things. All right, I'm sorry. So we're going to bring it right back up.
Bring it back up.
Neck up. Gotcha.
Yes,
all
but
right,
that's your opinion.
Okay.
So,
Well,
I think we've isolated a small problem of communication right there.
Yeah.
Right. It's still a part of communication.
So you're not even
if he's not doing
getting it.
I don't mind.
What the women are saying
Get on it.
is not making sense. It's not. You're looking at communication from a different way than they're trying to put it out there.
So what are we communicating?
I mean, you communicating to the pootie pie. That's what we call the little mama and the fat mama. So we're not talking about that, but that plays a part in that. But communication, you got to connect. You got to sit down and talk about things, what's going on. If you having a bad day, let's talk about this. What you think I'm doing wrong? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about bills need to be paid. Let's talk about this.
Okay.
Communication.
Talk about the bills.
And then everything else will follow. Y'all get me with that one?
I get it.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right.
It's definitely communication.
Sometimes action needs to be taken. Sometimes words just don't solve the problem. I'm not saying, look, I ain't trying to incite a little riot. Sometimes words don't solve everything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's not a solution. It's just the problem is the disconnection. The problem is the misinterpretation. The problem is like
I believe
the non-understandings. Like if you can't express to me how you feel,
so what is love?
Know how you feel?
What is love? The vibes, the community. What is love?
I mean,
then?
love
is love communication?
It's
or
definitely
the vibes.
It's like a whole bunch of things. It's like it's not just one single thing. For me, love is a whole bunch of everything. So all the emotions, all the
mentally, emotionally,
everything.
Physically, it's communication. It boils down to communication. Everything else fall up under communication. If you want to stay in a healthy relationship, you got to communicate with your partner. You got to communicate with your significant other or your person.
Yes.
I mean, even the back burners and the side pieces got communication. When they want to have sex,
they definitely communicate.
They communicate.
They be all ears.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
That's why you over there.
That's true.
Because my man ain't listening, so he is.
You going to the other person,
and now I got a work husband.
Okay, you got a work husband. You got my person.
You got a sneaky
a sneaky link.
Now my Instacart person is in my phone texting me like.
It's a lack of communication.
It opened the door for a lot of because I can't get no understanding. That's what Escape said.
I want to agree.
Are you in a relationship, Rashad? Are you in a relationship?
I'm in a situationship.
Okay. Do y'all have any problems?
No.
Communication?
Y'all have no problems. It is perfect.
So it's peaches and cream.
Look.
You're lying.
Okay, because
I'm not in a relationship.
You don't love everything about your person.
I'm not in a relationship.
But you got some kind of communication when you want to see that person. You call her, right? Communicating, right?
I do call her.
Okay. Y'all talk, right?
Yeah.
Hey, communication. So everybody entitled to have communication. I think it's being part of life.
Mm-hmm.
Person, side piece, sneaky link, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, all up plays a part of it.
Everything. You have to be able to talk about something, I'm just saying. Even if I want a little, I have to be able to communicate to my little side, my little yay.
Your little yay?
But look, that's what I need. What's up?
That's part of the communication. So even when you sneaking around, you still got to you got to call them on the phone. Hey, baby, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
You got time for me? That's still being part of communication. Mm-hmm. You got to communicate to see where he at, see where she at.
Definitely, and to let them know. Because if you think that you have an understanding, like you could assume stuff, and that's the problem. We in a lot of relationships we assume this person has our best interest. We assume this person knows us inside and out, or that because we've been around each other and we've had this time together. Oh, he understands, he knows, and then he's like, I don't know what you're talking like. Even with the side pieces. You got to make it clear.
You know what? You know who I want to hear from? Greg, the married man. Greg, what is your perspective, Gregory?
That is a good one. Well,
Greg, could you give us your opinion?
Please,
yes, please chime in, Greg.
I'm trying to get there.
Yeah.
4 rings and no hairs. I'm trying
what
to
you got to say, Greg?
Well, my wife and I have just since the beginning an agreement that we don't do tit for tat. So she may upset me. I won't deliberately do something to upset her back just to get back, at that, it's not a zero sum, right? If you do that and then I get back at you and then you get back at me, all that does is escalate. So there's no tit for tat. We don't do tit for tat. That's it. None of that. No tit for tat.
How did y'all arrive to that? How did y'all get to that understanding? Was it a conversation?
Well,
y'all talked about it.
I just want to get to the was it communication that
she wants you to say the magic word, Greg. Say the magic word, Greg.
You didn't just wake up and imagine that she understood that you don't want to do communication.
What's the magic word, Greg?
There's no question. That was like early in our marriage, because...
I know, but did y'all talk about it early in the marriage? Y'all had to come to some kind of agreement, right?
Communication.
Oh, yeah. I promised that I wouldn't do anything
that communicate. This is why they have a long
that's why it goes to open marriage when we talk about last episode. No, I'm just saying we go back to that because it's the communication they didn't have none, so they stepped outside of the open marriage to communicate with the other person. So y'all came to agreement. So y'all both understood the assignment when y'all first say "I do," right? Y'all talked about it. Okay, that's communication.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to be.
So that's the deal. No fucking around and no.
Yes, Greg. No fucking around.
Greg for me. And I love fucking around.
Woo!
Okay.
Say it with your chest, Greg.
That's my problem.
That's
my problem.
Before we closing out, we got a hot topic question going out to the next episode. We're going to let Smiley take us out with this one right here.
Ooh. Let's see. So, this is a question that I was asked the other day. Is there a sexual position that you have never tried that you've always wanted to try? What is that position?
I done them all.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry. It ain't nothing on the table. I mean, that's what it is. I mean,
the smorgasbord. It's been done.
It's been done, baby.
You can Google search it. It has been Googled.
Wait, is that for all of you? Am I the only one that hasn't?
I need more reps. I'm gonna be real with you.
I think I'm so advanced. I'm so behind.
I think I'm more adventurous anyway, so I'm
adventurous, but I
like to have fun and just do different positioning just like that.
I've never done it on the balcony, and I've always wanted to like have that moment.
Done it in the rain, done it in the snow, done it in the car,
done it in the morning in my hair, my wig, like a really, really good wig, and it's long.
That's doing role play. That's role play.
You know, I'm just hanging over the balcony, and you know,
I've done the traditional stuff.
I don't know. I just think it'll be really nice.
But I would like,
even though everybody keeps telling me it's not like that, but that's my vision. I just think that'd be so nice. The balcony.
Well, what about the air conditioner? If you're on the balcony, what if you're? Let's just say you're on the balcony, but you're in Miami. So dream trip, right? You know how hot it is in Miami.
It's a different scene.
But it's nude in Miami anyway, though. So it wouldn't be nothing surprising because it's nudie down there anyway, Miami.
But
so
see,
if you
that's like, but it's like watching TV, right? Mm-hmm. You never really know how the weather is out there. Why would you want to go out on the balcony when it's 105 degrees?
No. That's why I say it's a fantasy. I'm envisioning it being a cool.
It would have to be
so cool air conditioned night,
breezy summer night, and I'm outside. And
partly
again, look, I
cloudy.
got to position everything. I'm leaning over.
Rose petals on the ground.
They got smelling all like peaches and cream, or whatever.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and close out to the next episode. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and leave a comment. This Tonia, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.